Hello, this is Igoro, host of the Igoro Show, and you are listening to the Steve and Crypto Show. So keep your ears open and your mouth shut.
Hey, welcome to your third favorite podcast, The Steve and Crypto Show. As always, we're presented by thestevestrout.com. I'm Steve.
I'm Crypto Zoo. Welcome to episode 172. As always, we appreciate you listening.
Crypto Zoo rhymes at 172.
Yes. Yeah, that was a maybe partial intentional rhyme. Anyway, as always, we thank you guys for listening. We thank you for being here. We appreciate your support, and we appreciate even more the people that head over to patreon.com/Steve Crypto. We love you guys just a little more. No offense to everybody else, but
we don't play favorites.
We're not playing favorites, but hey, the people that can't get enough here and they need some more content from us, top notch people, you know. So you can go over there.
Either that or they're glutton for punishment.
Yeah, yeah, their punishment being movie spoilers and concert reviews. yeah, you can head over there and get some extra content right now for as little as $1 a month, and you can even start out free if you like. But be sure to go over there, check out the bonus content. There's a lot of stuff not pertaining to horror, a lot of stuff that just things from our weekend adventures and stuff like that. Go check it out now. Got a bunch of stuff waiting for you. Patreon.com/Steve Crypto. And of course, you can head over to Etsy, get some merch for your third favorite podcast. We got a lot of stuff over there to pick from. Mugs for your coffee. We got magnets for your fridge, tote bags, hoodies, things like that. Etsy/shop/Steve and Crypto merch. Also,
you mentioned merch before we get too far away from merch. I've been working on some fun, interesting merch for conventions. So if you guys see that we're going to be at a show, come check us out. We'll have some different things that we don't always have in the merch shop. So come find us. We're going to be at a convention near you. Hopefully we get some more lined up soon. I know we have a couple, which we'll start hyping here pretty soon. Got a couple big ones coming. But, yeah, carry on, sir.
Of course, you can follow us on social media at CryptoZoo88, at the Steve Strout. We're on all the different socials, the main ones, Instagram, Facebook. We have a Facebook group. You can go join that, be a part of it. And if you have something that you're working on that is in the horror realm, please throw us a little sample. Give us a preview of what you got. Whether it's a spooky album that you're working on, or a comic book, or a movie, throw in the trailer, something like that. Also,
definitely want to see it.
Yeah, we want to see it. And also, if you want to pick up some collectibles from your third favorite podcasters, you can find us on Whatnot under the same names, CryptoZoo88, the Steve Strout. And I was just on there a little while ago.
You'll see me eventually.
Yeah, he'll be on there soon.
Motivation.
I might even be on there again in the next few days, because by the time you hear this, it'll probably be middle of the week. So usually you can find me there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But anyway, there's a few things going on in the world of horror right now.
Well, it's San Diego Comic-Con weekend.
That's right. So
usually more interesting stuff comes out.
Yeah, there have been some announcements.
Yeah.
One big one. It's kind of big just because it's been a very long time since we have seen this iconic figure on a big screen or at all, aside from being a fan-made project. There's a short film called Sweet Revenge that is coming out August 13th, and you can find it on the Jason Universe YouTube channel. So it is like a Friday the 13th short film.
Is it a fan film, or is it like an officially?
Well, I mean, the brand Angry Orchard is attached to it. So I don't think it's like a full on independent fan film type of thing, but it's not like they're not calling it Friday the 13th. You know what I mean? It's, um, I don't know what you want to call it other than a short film.
It's probably a fan film with some backers, which is cool. I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. There's some really good fan films out there.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It is going to be part of the 45th anniversary of the franchise, the celebrating of that. So yeah,
Crazy.
again, just go to Jason Universe on YouTube,
Crazy.
August 13th, and you can check that out. The little preview for it is out right now, and they have a shot towards the end of Jason like picking up a girl and looking at her. And I mean, you can see the mask. It's in the dark, but you can see it. And a lot of people are not happy with the look of it, but I think it's fine. Doesn't look that bad to me.
Now, is this the one that they announced and showed at the panel at San Diego?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
one that who was it made it? Was it like Nicotero or somebody made it?
I think so. Yeah, but they held up the mask. And of course, with a bunch of bright lights on it, people are like, that doesn't look good. But I mean, if you get it in the dark,
because it's still clean. It's not. Yeah. It's got the blood stains and dirt on it.
Let it get a little dirty.
It looks a little different. They kind of did the eyes. They kind of make it look like it almost had like an expression.
Yeah, it's a little
kind of. It kind of reminded me of what they did with like the scary movie mask on like the spoof one that they did.
I'll give you that. Yeah,
the Scream one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They kind of did like weird things with the eyes and made the expression change. It kind of did something like that. It looks kind of, I don't know. My first thought when I saw it was like the freaking Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just kind of made
the Quack Pack.
But it's cool that it's coming.
Yeah.
And there was also another announcement that there's early development on a movie, a full movie.
Really?
A Friday the 13th movie and a video game.
I did hear about the game.
There wasn't much details, but I mean, they sound pretty sure that it's coming.
Cool.
So that's kind of cool. Speaking of video games, a few days back, Doug Bradley posted about a Hellraiser game.
That's right.
Which that could be something fucking wild.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually looking it up right now. But yeah, what do you think they could do with a Hellraiser game? That's
quite a bit, actually. I think it'll
that
be
could get pretty deep.
Yeah.
Are you gonna check that out?
That'll be fun
if it happens.
I mean, I don't know if I'll have the right console to play it. To be honest, like they don't put out a whole lot of like big horror movie titles on the Nintendo Switch. It's more of like a family oriented console. I mean, they have some horror games. Resident Evil is on there, and there's other like lesser known titles on there. But I don't know. I don't want to say it way before it comes out, but I have a feeling it's not going to be on the Switch. It'll probably be on like PS5.
It looks like it's going to be Hellraiser Revival.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a single player horror game. It's coming to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Fucking Xbox number, but
that's what I thought. I have an Xbox One, so they're not going to put it out for me.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe you get the PC game. You got a PC, right?
Yeah.
I just want to see it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go buy a console to play it, but
yeah,
any of our friends have one and get this game and invite me over. So I want to see it. I don't want to fucking play it.
Yeah.
Now, if they made a fucking Hellraiser pinball machine, would be fucking dope.
That would be very cool.
That would be cool because they could just give it all creepy bells and whistles and chains and all the fun stuff. But what else? Anything else exciting come out of in recent news or Comic-Con or anything?
So the trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is out now. You can find that on YouTube.
I thought that already came out.
Came out this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if
Shows what I
I don't
know.
think it came out at Comic-Con specifically, but
Right.
I think it was leaked. I don't know if it was necessarily meant to come out this early, but
Mm,
they've blasted it everywhere, all over YouTube now. So
right.
it looks pretty good. I mean, I watched the first one with our oldest boy just because he's into the game and I don't really know much about it, but of course they're pulling all the parents in with the connection to not the connection to Scream, but they have Matthew Lillard from Scream in the first film. He plays the villain, he
Yeah.
plays William Afton. So they got me for that. And then this new one, they've announced that official now, Skeet Ulrich is going to be in the second one.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool
So,
because people like that already have like this cult following fan base, so that
yep,
automatically brings in new viewers for sure.
exactly. Yeah.
Like
So
I,
I'm going to want to go see it. I already played the trailer for him and I was like, "You want to check it out in the theater?" He said, "Yeah." So that'll be fun. It looks
I
a little scarier than the first one.
right, right. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but I'm still gonna probably at least stream it when it comes out.
Yeah.
Um, any other good stuff?
Um, the movie Together, the one that's kind of had some controversy lately,
Yeah,
that one is coming out officially on the 30th. So just a couple more days, like later this
yeah.
week, we'll get that one.
That's one I'm looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, I'll check it
There's a
out. Probably
few.
won't be seeing it in the theater, but I'll be watching it when it's at home for sure.
I'm looking
Um,
forward to that and weapons.
I know nothing about weapons other than the title. That's about it. What
I
is it about?
I have no idea what it's about. I just know like
I could look it up,
Josh
but
Josh Brolin's in it. He's always pretty
okay.
good.
All right, I like him.
Um, it is freaking directed by that's the one that's directed by the dude who did the people who did the freaking one with Matthew Patrick Davis, Barbarian.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. It is done by them.
That's kind of why I want to see it.
Okay.
Just for that reason mostly. But it just looks solid. Looks pretty out there. Oh yeah, Zach Kreger. Okay. Um that's another one coming that I want to see. I know they're putting
Yeah.
Jaws back in theaters or 50th
Yep.
anniversary.
I heard that too.
That I've never seen Jaws on the big screen, so I kind of want to go see that.
Likewise.
And also, the Shin Godzilla is getting a re-release,
Oh,
which is
cool.
really good. If you haven't seen that, it's really good.
I thought I heard some
Yeah,
loose talk about another one coming out.
they actually start soon filming one in Japan,
Okay.
which again, that's pretty exciting too. I think the biggest thing is for me, movies that are coming is Toxic Avenger. Like I've mentioned it quite often on here, and they're sucking me in more and more. They're even gonna make me get a freaking popcorn bucket. I know that seems to be the big phrase now. Is all these movies putting out their collectible popcorn buckets. Uh, like, I watched. I'm not going to get into it much, but I watched Fantastic Four on opening night, and that was really good. But they put out a popcorn bucket, and it's like
Yeah.
Galactus's head, and the thing's like fucking it's supposed to
80
be like
bucks.
it's $80, but this thing is huge.
It is. Yeah. I
It's
think it's
like
like
it's like
16
almost two
inches
feet
tall.
wide if you
Yeah.
put like the thing to extend off his head.
Hmm.
It's supposed to be like fucking like 22 inches wide or some shit. It's a beast, and the eyes light up, and it's pretty cool. But
I've seen it in action. It does look very cool.
But like I said, the Toxic Avenger is coming, and it
Yeah.
kind of led me to popcorn buckets. They're putting out a popcorn bucket,
Yep.
Toxic Avenger one, and it looks like the barrel of toxic waste, and I fucking need it. I, you know, all these buckets come out, and at first it was exciting. I was like, "Oh, I need that, I need that." Then you see it after, oh, they're gonna do this for every damn movie, so it's not that exciting. But this one got me pretty exciting because it just looks cool and I might even get two. I don't know. I mean, I got one from the Godzilla X Kong movie, and I use it as a little mini trash can, and it works well because I mean, the movie was kind of garbage anyways, so it's fitting to use it for a trash can.
Yeah,
But
we do too. We have the same one, and it's used for that.
no, it's cool though. It looks cool, and the movie looked cool too. It was fine. It just I don't know. Anyway, let's not talk about that. I think we already talked about that in the past.
Yeah.
Good evening, my victims. It is I, Malvolia, the Queen of Screams. You can see all my latest episodes on YouTube. And now you're listening to The Steve and Crypto Show.
Hey, this is Butch Patrick, and you're listening to the Steve and Crypto Show.
But other than those few things, there hasn't been all that much.
No, not a lot.
Good news. It's been more bad news this last week or two.
Yeah. Obviously not horror related, but we're gonna talk about a couple negative things real quick.
Few. I mean,
yeah.
It started.
One
they
thing.
Say, oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say one negative thing that I'll throw in real quick, just my opinion, and I don't mean to be a downer here. I thought Happy Gilmore 2 sucked. I know this is a horror show, but I'm just gonna throw that out.
That was, yeah.
I was really looking forward to it, but
maybe we'll trash it for a few minutes on Patreon.
Yeah,
soon.
Yeah, we'll get to that down the road.
But
yeah, that's a loss. But there's more losses.
They say when people, we get like those famous people die in threes. We kind of got hit pretty hard with that.
We did
past week and a half because we lost 3 people.
Yep.
One kind of turned out not be the best of people, but
yep.
They were all huge parts of my childhood.
Yeah,
and I'm assuming a lot of people listening. But last week, Malcolm Jamal Warner, who played Theo Huxtable on the Cosby Show, which Bill Cosby's turned out to be a bad
piece of shit. But,
yeah. But that show, like, who didn't watch the fucking Cosby Show?
Right.
And it was a good show.
Yeah.
Good, wholesome show that you can watch with the family. And Theo was in our fucking living rooms every week.
That's right.
Part of the family, and it sounded like he was actually a good person. But I guess he passed in a drowning accident.
Yep. Sounds like his daughter was swimming with him and she was saved, but he wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that one's definitely tragic.
Yeah.
I think the one that probably hit us all the most was Ozzy.
Yeah. Yeah. We lost the Prince of Darkness this week. People are still, putting out their love and support for him all over the world. I mean, there's like people are putting up signs in random places. I even delivered to Port Angeles, Washington out here on Friday, and a laundromat had a sign out that said "No more tears, R.I.P. Ozzy." Like, no, I have more tears now. But Birmingham, of course, their home, Black Sabbath's home. There was a giant screen like off one of the main roads, and that was playing videos from him, and people were just standing there watching. And yeah, it's a huge one. I mean, we've both have been fans of him for a long time. I know I've been listening to him since I was like 9 years old.
For the moment I started listening to music, some of the earliest shit I've heard, it was like Sabbath.
Yeah.
And one of the earliest albums I ever had my own collection was the Ozzy and tribute to Randy Rhoads show, which I remember hearing that stuff as a kid, and it was just crazy, man. I like the imagery on his covers, and just the songs were awesome.
Yep.
The videos, like the Bark at the Moon video. When I was a young, impressionable, horror-loving kid, it was like badass.
Yeah.
The mad scientist Ozzy turn into a weird werewolf thing, and just it was cool, man. They were just
So
always
much of his music had a horror vibe, horror tones to it. I mean,
Yeah.
even just the title track, Black Sabbath, like the lyrics, what is this that stands before me? Figure in black, which points at me, or something like that. Like, Geezer wrote that, and I guess it was about like supposedly like a real night that he had, where he woke up in his sleep and seemed like there was some figure at the end of his bed. So
there's a lot of like occult and like stuff about insanity and like all kinds of dark topics
yeah,
that fit in, in Sabbath stuff and in his solo stuff.
yep,
And we know, find me a metal or hard rock band that wasn't in some way influenced by Black Sabbath or Ozzy.
yeah,
Like I challenge you to find me one. There's there's like he touched so many people and musicians. Like there's country acts that are doing Ozzy tributes.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
Dave Matthews. Dave Matthews did a great tribute to him. I
Yep.
hate Dave Matthews.
I'm
but
not a
he
Lady
did a
Gaga
beautiful
fan.
tribute to.
Sarah
Yeah,
sent me a
but-
video of Lady Gaga the other night. She ripped open her outfit that she had on, and there was an Ozzy shirt underneath, and her whole crew just started doing like a dance number to Crazy Train, and
Yeah, man.
so there's all kinds of
she's a
people that
great
are paying
performer.
tribute.
I'm not a fan of her music, but she's a hell of a performer.
Yeah, she's a good performer. I'll give her that. The performance that she did with Metallica, where they covered "Moth to a Flame," was pretty good. She could hang with them.
Yeah. She respects the music.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, it's kind of weird to think like I was talking about this at work the other day about there's those people you think that are always going to be there
Yeah.
in the world, and you think like Ozzy is one of those people.
Yep.
Like you never think, oh yeah, Ozzy's going to be gone someday. You never ever thought that. Even when you heard that he had an illness, you never thought Ozzy's going to be gone someday.
Yeah. Oh, he'll get through it. He'll get some help, and
Not even that. You just don't
yeah.
fathom the idea of him not being there. But
Or if you do, you just don't think it's going to happen this soon. Like even one of my friends, the morning that happened, he was like, "We just lost Ozzy." He's like, "Didn't he just play a show?" I'm like, yeah, like
it was
two,
within
3 weeks ago. Yeah.
And he sounded great, and he seemed in good spirits, and I'm glad he actually got to go out like that.
Yeah, me too.
Like
Doing exactly what he loves. You could tell he wanted to get up out of that chair so bad and rock the crowd the way he used to. I mean, they had a guy behind him with like a belt thing to kind of keep him there, and keep him propped where he was. But he was like trying to get up out of it a couple times. You could tell. You could see him doing
to move,
it. Yeah. I mean, and he just looked.
He sounded so good.
He looked so happy to be there, happy to see everyone, but also sad, because like it's the last time. And oh man, I was happy to see. I'm getting goosebumps a little bit just talking about it. I was happy to see the core four back together again, because I saw them in Tacoma at the Dome back in 2016, which was supposed to be like their final tour that they did. And I think it was pretty sure it was the last actual tour the Black Sabbath had. And, I lucked out. I think the show was sold out, and I had a friend that ended up having a spare ticket, and he was like, "Hey, if you can drive me, this is yours." And so I jumped on that, and we went, and I think we missed the first song or two, but what I did see was a great set. The only letdown for me, and probably not for most people, I'm sure it didn't matter, was that Bill Ward was not there. Now, from what I recall, I believe Bill said when the tour was going to be happening that he was down to be a part of it. But again, I might be off on this, but I think it seemed like the others didn't think that he could do it, didn't think he could keep up. And it's really a shame. I wish they would have let him be a part of it because I just wanted to see that whole original group. They had Alice Cooper's drummer playing, and I believe he was playing for Ozzy's band at the final show as well when Ozzy did his solo set. I think that's I think he was backing him up. Um, but at the time that I saw him, the guy was like 36. He's like half the age of Bill Ward. So I get why they'd want to have a guy that's younger and has better chops on the drums. Because even watching Bill for the final show, he was not doing the same fills that he used to. He was basically just keeping the beat. Nothing fancy, but not hating on it because he's pretty up there in age.
He had health issues
So
too.
he did,
For a
yeah.
while
They've
back,
all had their issues, so it was good to just finally see Bill. Since I missed out at the actual show I went to, didn't see him there. It was cool to see him finally back for this last show. Um, but yeah, I mean it hit me pretty hard the other day when he passed. I think that was Monday. No, Tuesday, I believe it was. Yeah, Tuesday morning, and I was working. I opened up Instagram and it was the first thing I saw was a picture of Ozzy, Ozzy dies or something like that. And all these people were commenting saying this is fake, whatever.
Yeah,
And
that
so
usually happens.
I took it as that as well. I was like, oh, they're just trying to post to get clicks. And then Sarah tried calling me and I just got back in the van from making a delivery. And I was like, oh, good timing. And she was like, look at what I sent you. And turns out it was true. It was all over all these major news sites, and it was all the people were talking about that day. And I remember when I was in middle school here, um, Dimebag was brutally killed, Dimebag Daryl from Pantera. And I remember seeing it on the news, waking up to it before school. And this is back when like there weren't as many people in the metal community that really like talked about it and stuff. Like there were fans or people that walked around and listened to it, but like we didn't
Well,
necessarily all talk to each other.
we didn't see the depth of the community because we didn't have social media
Yeah, I
as
think that was part of
as
it.
prevalent. You know what I mean? It wasn't as
Yeah.
prevalent as it is now.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
it was
it's more
like
visible now.
so back then I mean it was like lunch table talk, I remember like a few of us sitting at a table in the morning, like, man, you hear about Dime? Yeah, yeah, that's really sad. That sucks. And then I remember saying to some of them, this is bad, but man, just we were thinking about other people in the scene. And I was like, man, it's really gonna be a sad day when Ozzy goes. And and then we just kind of got quiet after that. But here we are. And
Yeah.
like you said, it just doesn't part of it doesn't feel real, doesn't feel like it actually happened, but it's a major loss, not just for metal, but just for music in general. He is one of the greatest frontmen, greatest singers, entertainers of our time. I mean, people from like teens to 70s are feeling this.
Generational.
Yeah.
He has generational fandom.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to think. But you know what though? He did get to go out fucking swinging. He had a hell of a show. He got his fucking band back together. They rocked it, and it was fitting in the way it should have happened.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah. He's on the crazy train heading home.
He's with Randy again.
Huh?
He's with Randy again.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, and the last one is the one that maybe we might not be as heartfelt. It's still pretty big for our time. People, I mean, a lot of people grew up with this guy as well, just like Ozzy.
Yep.
In the last 5 years, maybe even more, we've realized you might not be the guy that we think we are or think that he is, the not quite the real American
he didn't turn
hero
out to be the hero that we thought he was.
Yeah.
But we
lost Hulk Hogan.
He was still huge to our childhoods. Like, we've mentioned on here about being wrestling fans and stuff a lot.
Yeah.
We grew up, and that was the era. I know that I grew up watching. He was on top of the world. I
Yeah.
grew up watching him. You know, um, the Rocky movie. Uh, Showing up on the A Team, which was one of my favorite shows growing up. He had his own freaking cartoon, and just I was old enough. I was there when when the wrestling world just blew up, when they kind of crossed over with MTV, and the first WrestleMania. I remember all that shit. I remember when the feud with Andre the Giant happened. That was like big, and it was a lot of this was kind of carried on the back of, of course, you got to credit Vince McMahon, who was another douche.
Yeah.
But this was carried. It wouldn't have got to where it is today without the charisma and the character of Hulk Hogan. And that we got to, respect and kind of, that's a bummer that he's gone now. Maybe a little too soon. But yeah, you think about like what we have today. Like we wouldn't have guys like The Rock becoming superstardom. You know what I mean? John
Yeah.
Cena. Guys like those guys that moving over to TV and movies and stuff and becoming superstars and above and beyond. Like
Yeah. He definitely paved the
because
way
of
for them
guys like he paved the way for a lot of them.
in more ways
He,
than one. Like you're saying, like wrestling lane and transferring over into movies. I watched a lot of
yeah,
his movies, not Rocky, but I watched like Suburban Commando when I was a
Mr.
kid,
Did you watch Mr. Nanny?
Mr. Nanny. I think I rented a bunch of them
Dude,
from
No
Movies
Holds
Plus when I
Barred.
was a kid.
I loved No Holds Barred as a kid.
I don't remember if I watched that one, but
You
wasn't
didn't
he in
watch
like
that?
one of the like ninja movies, like the was it like Surf
Like
Ninjas? I think
Yeah,
he was
like
in
one of the
Surf
little
Ninjas.
three ninjas or little ninjas. Yeah, one of
Yeah,
those. He
something
was
like
in
that.
fucking Gremlins too.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's popped up a lot through our years and um yeah, might not care for who he's become, but still
Or I mean,
iconic.
maybe who he always kind of was, but
Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
didn't see it
Right.
because things were protected a little more
Yep.
before, again, social media and the internet
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
put that all out
Boy,
there in the open.
recently there was a guy on Facebook I saw that went to one of Hogan's like beer promotional events, where he was
Yeah.
there doing appearances, and the guy
Yeah.
dressed up with like the red MAGA hat on, and he was like just totally playing into it with sarcasm though, but and like you could tell Hogan first thought that he was a fan and like on the same
Yeah.
side as him,
Was that the one that was singing?
Yeah.
Was that the
Yeah.
Robbie Road Steamer one when he was
Yep.
singing the fucked up version of the Real
Real
American
American.
song?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
doing all that. And at
Yeah.
first, like Hogan was cool and into it. And then I think the team kind of caught on that he's being sarcastic. They're like, no, you got to go. And then he came back dressed up in some other outfit and tried doing it again.
Yeah. Yeah, that dude is crazy.
Yeah.
Robbie Road Steamer. That guy's a nutball. But yeah, I mean, it's untimely.
Yeah.
And there's no denying the impact and impression he left on the wrestling world and just the entertainment world in general.
Yeah. That's right.
So yeah, that's a lots of losses.
Yeah.
Over
Like you were saying, they travel in
last couple
threes quite
weeks.
often. That is the case. And we
Yeah.
had that this last week.
Hey, it's Sven Gooley from MeTV. You see me every Saturday night, but right now you're listening to the Steve and Crypto Show. Don't confuse that with the Beeve and Scripto Show, which is Jerry Mathers talking to a pen. You might have to Google that one. Anyway, and please continue to support the horror hosts who are all out there. I'm very grateful for your support, and the fact that we've nationally been successful has actually shown some TV markets that there is a need for hosted horror. So it's great that we're continuing the genre, and we need your support. So please keep supporting horror hosts. We thank you. I do too.
Make sure to tune in to the Steve and Crypto Show. They do an impressive podcast. Get it? Impressive?
Hi, this is Pinna Palmer, aka Sarah Palmer, aka Gwen Gooley, and I am on the Steve and Crypto Show. Tune in very soon, or now. I don't care.
Moving on to other things now that we've
Yeah,
mentioned
talk
all
about
of
something
them.
a little happier here. Real quick. Maybe. Hopefully you got something a little.
The Predator
brighter note.
Badlands trailer is out now.
Okay. Yeah,
Predator
yeah.
Badlands, you can check that out. There's some ties to Alien. You don't even have to look that close. Like as soon as the trailer starts, there's a girl that's laying on like a, some propped up bed thing or whatever. And behind her is the Wayland logo.
Right.
So right there from the jump, they're kind of letting you know that this very well might tie into another Alien versus Predator project, and they've kind of announced it too. I believe they've already said that is possibly something that is it Dan Trachtenberg? I think he's the one behind these newer
I'm not
Alien or not Alien, but Predator movies. It's the same guy that did Prey, that did Killer of Killers, and now is doing Badlands.
Right.
But I believe that they're gonna make another Alien versus Predator down the road.
Think so? I think they should work together. But I don't know if the alien xenomorphs could really collaborate with somebody and work together with somebody. I feel like they're a little too primal and animalistic to.
I don't think the Predators
tag
could
team.
either. I mean, they kill their own species. They fight each other.
Yeah. But I think if it meant survival,
Yeah,
I think they could, or one could maybe.
that is really a tough call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you got anything else good for us?
Not at this time. That's all that I have really dug up. I did start watching Death of a Unicorn last night.
Yeah.
I
finally getting to watch that.
Yeah, I fell asleep. Nothing against the movie. Just started it late. That's often how it goes.
Right.
I like what I have seen so far.
Did you get to any killing yet?
Oh yeah.
Those fucking unicorns are savage, man.
It kind of reminded me of Jurassic Park when like there's the people that are in like the tent thing or whatever, and they've got the baby, and all of a sudden like one of the guys that's standing there, acts like he's been hurt, and then you look down and he like opens up his jacket, and then all of a sudden the horn pushes through his chest. It just reminds me like, and then how the unicorn's pacing around outside of the tent and everything. It reminded me of Jurassic Park 2. Like, give us back our baby.
But that kind of, the baby part, but the killing through the tent has been done.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
not even
basically,
that. I'm just saying, like, just the whole scenario of like them having the baby inside a certain space, and the mom or the dad is outside, and like, give me the baby and I'll let you go.
Right.
Well, I don't know if they let him go, but
speaking of Death of a Unicorn, Paul Rudd, I went and watched Friendship with Paul Rudd.
Oh yeah,
and Tim Robinson.
And
that was pretty good. It was pretty damn funny. Really
good.
Cringy. Almost pointless, but it was like still just a weird story adventure of some weird dude that gets a little taste of being cool guy for a minute, and then he switches his weird on and alienates everybody. Then he kind of flips out, and it's fucking hard to even explain what this movie is about, but it was just so goddamn entertaining. And you get a chance to see it, and I'm sure it'll go streaming at some point soon. But it's interesting. It's almost sad, but it's really funny, and just it's all over the fucking place, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay, well, good. I'll check that out if I can. whenever it's at home, I'll watch it. I'll look for it. So there's a Screen Life War of the Worlds remake coming out, starring Ice Cube. I'm not crazy about War of the Worlds. I like Ice Cube.
No, War of the Worlds is a classic, awesome story.
Yeah.
Not like the Tom Cruise bullshit, which was actually a decent movie, but I just imagine Ice Cube doing his little eyebrow fucking mugging face at some aliens.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid. I didn't even hear about this one. It's
yeah. I think I just saw something about that last night. VHS. I have not watched any of them yet. I should.
No, I need
have an
to
old
because people seem to like him. So
Yeah, I have an old coworker that used to tell me to watch them. I just haven't got to it. But VHS Halloween is coming to Shudder in October, so I imagine that's going to be good. Let's see, what else can we mention?
Oh, the Silent Night, Deadly Night remake. Have you seen anything about that?
Oh, I did see the trailer for that. That's already out too.
I think
I
they
meant to mention
teased
that.
it, or they put out a poster and stuff for it.
Yeah, you can watch I don't know if it's a teaser trailer, but I watched the trailer I think last night or night before. But yeah, that's on YouTube right now.
That'll be. I mean, Killer Santa Claus can't really go wrong with that. So
Yeah.
it's always something to look forward to.
In a Violent Nature 2 begins production this September.
Is that really happening?
I guess so. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh shit, a big one that I meant to mention actually when we were talking about the Jason news, we just got carried away with other things. So the show Crystal Lake that's coming out with what's her name? Linda Cardellini playing Pamela. A lot of us were wondering if we were even going to see Jason in this show or not. Turns out we will.
Is that what the mask reveal was for?
No, I think that mask is for the Sweet Revenge thing.
I thought that was for this. Either way, they fucking showed a mask that pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah. So we will see Jason. The actor's name is Callum Vinson. He's the little boy in the Chucky TV show. I think he's like the president's son or something like that. Season 2 or 3. Yeah, he's in one of those seasons, but so he'll be playing young Jason. And then I believe we are supposed to see an older Jason at some point in the show as well. So I imagine they're going to do like a fast forward type of thing.
Yeah. I wonder if it would be like forward and back, like flash forward, flash back, kind of
maybe
bounce back and forth, which could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I could get with that.
Yep.
That would work. They released teaser for Welcome to Derry too, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You can catch that now on YouTube as well.
I usually sort of avoid trailers myself just because if it's something I want to see, I avoid trailers because I want to go in as fresh as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they even show you Pennywise you don't get a good look at him.
Right. Well, let's see. Like, I don't even know what's happening on what this show is going to be about. Is it going to be like before the stuff happens? Or...
Yeah, I believe so. I think it's supposed to be, to take place. I don't even want to say when it takes place, but yeah, it's supposed to be much earlier than the story that we know.
But it's supposed to premiere in October, so we're going to get a good series around Halloween time, so that's good.
Yep.
And that should be on HBO Max, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
But, yeah, there's nothing. Surprisingly, we get more exciting stuff from Comic-Con, but not really getting anything that exciting this year. It's like they just kind of touched on stuff that we already knew was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the Crystal Lake stuff and all that. We knew that was coming. But
yeah. And not
that's all good though.
like nothing really new about it other than showing us the mask.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
Well, they mentioned the game that's in development and possibly a movie sequel. So that's cool, I guess. Honestly, like I think the most exciting thing, in my personal opinion, was the Svengoolie cast being at San Diego Comic Con. They were all there.
oh.
Nostalgia for Ratu, Imp, Gwanguli, Sven. They were all there. Did a big panel, bunch of interviews, autograph sessions, the huge lines and everything. It's kind of cool because I've developed, you know, personal friendships with a couple other people, and to
Yeah.
see my people like fucking, they're like celebrities now.
Doing big things.
They've made it. They've made it. So, I'm excited for those guys, Sarah and Mr. Imp. Uh, but yeah, that's cool, man. I would have loved to have been there. You know, it's the first time the Svengoolie show has been hyped on the West Coast, so it would have been cool. It's like if I could have made it happen and got down there just
Yeah.
to support my peoples. But it's it's all good. It's all good. I'm happy for those guys. And I had another thought. Um, oh, also at San Diego, Craig Hurd McKinney, who has been on our show a couple of times, maybe. Yeah, because we connected a couple years ago at Crypticon, and then he came on for an episode to announce his Kickstarter that was coming for Dark Shadows comic
Oh yeah.
that he wrote. He's down there with this really talented artist named Jacques who did the art on this book, and I tell you, this shit looks awesome. It really reminds me of kind of like the look kind of reminds me of like Hellboy comics, like early like Mignola Hellboy comics. Um, but the story is really good. It's like it takes place years after the TV series. Um, but they did, like I said, they launched the Kickstarter, and this weekend at Comic Con, like they did so well. They did panels for like Dark Shadows with some of the old cast members that are still around, and panels for this book, and um, again another friend that's getting love for their talent. But yeah, they like their Kickstarter funds kind of jumped drastically from this good weekend, and I'm like,
Good.
congrats to those guys.
Yeah. Good for
And
them.
it's a cool freaking book. Like I urge anybody, if you were a fan of Dark Shadows, even if you're not, like read this comic, and it's gonna be like it kind of throughout the comic it calls back to like episodes and stuff, like scenarios and situations.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you have no knowledge of the series, if you read this, it's gonna make you want to go back and see the series. Like, oh, why is this person so important? Or who is this person and that? And it's he just did a really good job writing it and putting it together and staying true to the source material. And dude's a great storyteller. Craig is a really good storyteller. And go back. I don't remember what episode it was. I could look it up here real quick while I'm yapping to the episode where he joined me to talk about it. Let's see. Wasn't that one? It was episode 166.
Okay.
Go back and hear about the book. Craig's a great talker too. Like he's one of those awesome people that you could just feed him a good question, and then he'll let it rip. Just go and just very knowledgeable. He loves horror. He loves doing what he does. He loves promoting other people. He's a good dude, and he's from our area. So it's good to see one of our local buddies get a little deserved love. So track down that thing. Go find that episode. Find that Kickstarter. Buy a copy of the book. It's like, I think like $20 you could get. You could pledge like $20 and get a copy of the trade paperback of the comic. And it's good shit. It's good shit.
Cool. Yeah, always
Other than
nice to
that-
support another person from our state, our stomping grounds.
Yeah, even though, never mind, I'm not going to get into that. I was going to say something bad about our area, but no, this state, we do okay outside of our county.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yep.
But with that being said, there's not much more this week. We just kind of mostly wanted to get on here and touch on some of the shit that came out of San Diego, and especially talk a little bit about people that we've lost over the last week that meant something to us.
Yep.
Anything else you want to add before we wrap?
Not really.
If not, just remind them where they can support us.
Yeah, that's the last thing I'm going to say is you can head over to Patreon, get some of that bonus content, patreon.com/Steve Crypto. A lot of stuff waiting for you over there. A lot of variety. Of course, if you want to get some merch for your third favorite podcast, we'd appreciate it. Head over to Etsy, look up the Steve Crypto Show, or if you want to be specific, Etsy/shop/Steve Crypto merch. Go find all sorts of things that are waiting for you. They make great gifts for your friends, great gifts for yourself. Treat yourself. And follow us on social media at CryptoZoo88, at the Steve Strout. Join the Facebook group. Just look up the show name. You'll find it. Become a member. We got 1,000 people in there right now. All kinds of stuff being shared daily. So check it out. And also, listen on Spotify, listen on YouTube, listen on Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream. And do us a favor, share the show, because we appreciate you listening right now, but we're always looking to grow, always looking to find more people, more of our horror community. And that doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen easily. Your help is really appreciated. So anything you can, just if you got a friend that digs horror and listens to podcasts, say, hey, check these guys out. They get a little silly sometimes. Sometimes they talk about poop humor and stuff like that. But most of the time, they fill you in with good horror information. So
we try.
Yeah, we try. So share with your friends. Don't be stingy. Don't keep it all to yourself. And don't be shy either. Don't be afraid to tell somebody.
And of course, reviews, ratings, those all help along with sharing. And I think this is about the right point to say goodbye, and we will see you guys, or talk to you guys. We won't see you, maybe. Who knows? Hopefully. But yes, we thank you guys for listening, and we will be back next time.
We'll catch you on 173. Peace.